What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. Apologies for the late upload, been quite busy, but yeah, we're gonna get straight into things. Price action this week hasn't been ideal. We've remained pretty consolidated on the Thursday, so I'm just gonna review the Thursday and then jump through into the Friday as per usual and my expectations. So you'll see how Wednesday and Thursday were quite consolidated compared to the Tuesday and Monday, which were clear, where we had clear expansion. The fact that Wednesday and Thursday were consolidated suggests to me that we are likely to have quite an expansive Friday as well. Now, if we look at where price is, our long-term drawn liquidity is these relative equal highs up here. But like I said at the beginning of the week, I don't necessarily anticipate price to trade up there this week. It's going to probably work its way up there. So I'm not too concerned about reaching that for now, which means that it's very possible that we're likely just going to see a retracement. Another reason we may see a retracement is the fact that we've been rallying the entire week on dollar. So that means there's people that have gone long from the beginning of the week. This is the daily: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We've been rallying for like the entirety of the week. So um, I'm expecting some kind of retracement to take out all these long people that were going long. So ideally, I'd like to see some lows starting to get targeted. And we do have this massive imbalance down here. So let's go back to the daily and have a look. So like I said, we traded up into this bearish order block on the daily, and you can see our price has turned around at that level. So we've traded into it once and just nearly tapped into it again. Second time, I'm seeing this as a failure swing. We failed to take out this swing high. So in terms of tomorrow, I'd like to see more expansion to the downside to start filling in this imbalance that we created on the way up this week. So that is ideally what I'd like to see, meaning that I'm targeting this low and a potential run into this volume imbalance. Now, I'm not necessarily anticipating price to trade, fill it, but I want to see if price can reach it. So I do have my eyes set on here. And like I said, the reason for this is because we've been rallying the whole week. I didn't necessarily anticipate this high to get taken this week. And if I was algorithm, I'd want to have some kind of retracement to some extent. Furthermore, we do have a breaker. We have a low, a high, a lower low, and then price started rallying. So you'll see that the breaker high lines up with this level as well. So we can draw this level out as a potential target for the Friday. But yeah, ideally, like I said, tomorrow, as in Friday's price action, we do see a little bit more price action and start to see some kind of expansion, potentially lower running towards these lows. That would mean that would be targeting Thursday's lows and Tuesday's low more specifically. It'd be a really weird week to me if we were to say just trade higher and rally right up into these highs. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. We do have high impact news, but I doubt it's going to do that. And like I said, I'm seeing this as a failure swing. Like, price clearly failed to take out this swing high. So that's why I've just got my eyes on dollar right now. And I want to see if we can, like I said, run into the sell stop from here and this nice swing low down here as well. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but you can see how heavily consolidated this is. Look at this back and forth. Heavy consolidation like that, even if price was to trade through it, it's going to have a very hard time doing it, which is another reason I'd like to think that price may want to push down and start to deliver on the downside. But yeah, it's just a matter of waiting. Not, again, very low probable conditions and not the best trading conditions. So we'll have to just wait and see. It's also very possible that we just consolidate into Friday and then have a continuation in the new week. But until then, I've got my eyes set on this level to see if price does want to return back down here. So yeah, not the most confident right now, but we can only wait and see. We also have pound here. You can see we traded up into this fair value gap, just as I called out yesterday. I said I want to see this fair value gap traded into. That's exactly what happened. Again, it done it in a very weird manner though. It's not like we just traded up into it. A lot of back and forth price action again, but it's nice to see that we traded up into this imbalance. Now this imbalance should get left open if we were to be moving lower, but if we're expecting lower dollar, then we can anticipate the imbalance to be filled completely. In terms of targeting, again, price action is so ugly right now. There's not really clear targets, but you can see we've had a clear breaking market structure: low, high, lower, low. Then we broke higher. So this level here, we need to keep an eye on. because that's where price has closed above it. So that makes this a breaker high, low, high, lower, low. That's the last swing high. So this may want to push price up and potentially run into these highs. But again, the amount of consolidation we've had is very low probability right now. So I don't really want to say too much. And you can see through the price action, it's not the cleanest. We do have these relative equal highs up here that price may want to target. So I will mark that out as potential buy side liquidity. But other than that, I'd keep an eye on this candle here, this high, because we got a low, again, low, high, lower, low, then we've traded through that. So I'm keeping my eye for sure set on here, this level. So if price comes back down to here, I'd see this as a high probability buying scenario. But then again, I did say something similar in yesterday's video, and that didn't play out as I wanted it to, and that's because of how fickle the markets are right now. But we'll see if price wants to come back down here, offer a potential entry for a long into that buy side liquidity. Whilst, like I said, dollar can run lower towards these lows, but we'll have to wait and see. And finally, to finish off, get rid of these, go on the daily. Oh, my bad. I really did want to see this fair value gap get filled, but you can see our price is continuously staying above this. Yesterday's video, I stated I wanted to see price trade into it. Yes, we did wick into it, but we haven't fully closed it. So again, price might want to expand more deeply into this fair value gap. So now I'd be looking at this range to be filled on the upside. So we can jump down to the 4 hour. Again, very ugly price action, not the most ideal, but price may want to run for that Thursday swing high for buy side liquidity. Excuse me. Buy side liquidity. But like I said, I don't know how it's going to get there, or if it even is going to get there, because this price action is disgusting. I don't think things are going to loosen up for a while. This high and this swing high, I did call out again. I called these levels out in yesterday's video. I had my eyes set on these two highs for this fair value gap up here as a draw on liquidity. So it'll be nice to see if we have some large expansion, euro catch up and run into these highs and fill this fair value gap that we have residing just here on the hourly. That would be really nice, but again, price doesn't have to do that. So that's everything, guys. Sorry for the lack of accuracy this week, but that's just the markets for you. You're not going to get it every time, and like I said, we have been in consolidation for quite a while, and it is still the beginning of the year, so at least you have some targets. Let's say price fails and turns around completely, then I'd just expect us to run down into this bullish order block down here. So now we have two targets. If price starts showing a lot of weakness, then I can just look for sells and expect to run down into this, which will fill that fair value gap. But if price continues as I anticipate and want to see, then we can start running into this buy side liquidity with an expected target, and an ideal target of us reaching this fair value gap up here. So that's going to be everything, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in Sunday's video. Oh yeah, also I've got a video on liquidity dropping today on Friday, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Very useful, and I'll see you on Sunday. Peace.